It is Masters Week. No better week for golfers than Masters Week. We are live from Augusta in the portable studio. No, I'm kidding. We wish we were there. I'm getting a lot of Masters merch, though, so you'll be seeing me wear that on the pod for a long time to come. This Masters Week is going to be electric because Scotty is trying to do the unthinkable. He's trying to win his third in the last 4 years at Augusta. Absolute dominance. Scotty, Scotty, and he's the favorite this year. He is plus 400 to win the tournament.
Call him Scotty Woods.
The rest of the couple favorites, I want to go over real quick. Rory plus 650, Rahm plus 1400, Colin Morikawa plus 1600, and Ludwig Aberg at plus 18.
Yeah.
I just want to start.
What was that, Mike?
Ludwig Aberg.
Oh, is that how you say it?
Aberg.
How do you say that?
Aberg.
Okay, thank
There
you.
we
Is
go.
that a
Thank you.
Pink Panther impression right there?
A hamburger.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
I would like to get the hamburger.
But yeah, basically, I just want to go around and hear who we think has the best shot to win. So, first off, I want to start by saying, obviously, the answer is Scotty. And then we'll have cards with all our bets included. I'm going to bet Scotty, but I'm not going to bet him huge.
I think we're all.
Just because so this season's been a weird one for him. He hasn't been performing unbelievably well for Scotty Scheffler. For Scotty, you expect him to go out and win every tournament. Hasn't been doing that this year. He's still hitting the ball fine. And there is something to be said about winning 2 of the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Augusta specifically, a lot of people, if it's their first time, they usually don't do very well. A lot of the live guys, they haven't been playing on tour. They're in the U.S., overseas. Who knows what's going to happen? A little jet lag. And then there's just not a whole lot of real top-end competition. I mean, we could talk about Rory and we could talk about some of the other guys, but Scotty's really in a league of his own. And I think the player that everyone's real excited to see this week is Bryson.
Yeah.
Bryson not only this year has become one of the biggest golf superstars, but he's also a social media and YouTube superstar now.
Oh, yeah.
His channel has exploded. This is the first major that he's played since his real fandom has taken off. I mean, it started last year and he was getting real popular. For the first time in a while, Bryson used to be hated on golf courses. People did not like Bryson, if you remember. And he's starting
Ever
to...
since the rope incident.
That's starting to change a little bit. And now he's a total fan favorite. You got him at 20-1 right now, and I love that bet. Mario, when you look at a guy like Bryson, do you think he has a shot to win this just because how long he is?
Mario's seen his line. He knows his line.
Yeah.
Well, funny enough, I did bet on Bryson DeChambeau
I had a
to
feeling.
win this. I bet on him and Scotty Scheffler.
Yeah.
Bryson, I just have a feeling he's going to have a good tournament. Don't know why. Just he seems dialed. He's been hitting the ball long, as you said.
Yeah, he's very long.
And, long off the tee helps.
Especially at Augusta.
Especially at
You can cut out a lot of the danger hidden fairways and long when looks like he's been doing that. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, if we're talking solely about Bryson,
Yeah.
Personally, I don't really like this situation for him. And let me give you a little bit of a backstory why.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Augusta is in the beautiful state of Georgia, known for their peaches. They call it the Peach State.
You're a Georgia guy.
No.
Oh.
But I know
he's
where
familiar.
Augusta is.
Yeah.
And, in Georgia, they are very proud Americans. And when I look at a name like Bryson DeChambeau, I think surrender. And so, personally...
Why do you think surrender?
Because DeChambeau, to me, sounds a little bit wee French. And the wee French, to me, symbolize snails, slow, escargot, getting eaten, and surrendering. So
not
personally, I don't think this tournament fits him.
Yeah.
But I hope he does well because, Bryson, the first half of his name. Let's go, baby.
All right, well, if you're talking about who to win the tournament, then who do you like if you don't like the French?
Okay. Well, so we're going to go with a hometown boy real quick. Just the main one is going to be Mr. Colin Morikawa.
Wow.
Mr. Colin, young buck
Mike,
Colin
you usually
Morikawa.
hate Asian golfers.
Well, he's American, first of all. He identifies as American.
It's like you with Korean.
Nope.
You kind of... You try to...
He plays both sides.
You try to shelve that.
Yeah, he puts from the rough.
I don't... Well, sometimes, actually. But yeah, no, I like
That
his
was a
odds.
homosexual joke, and Mike didn't get it, and he's agreed to it. So I want that clipped.
Yeah, I don't get that. But anyways, his odds are plus 1,600, which to me are saying, hey, Vegas, this guy is really he's on a tear right now. So
It's Vegas saying, "Hey, Vegas."
No, the experts are saying, hey, Vegas, this guy's on a tear right
Oh,
now.
the experts are making the lines, not Vegas.
Well, the experts talk to Vegas, and then Vegas listens and reckons.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, does something.
That's how those lines are made.
So I like him, but I also really like Xander Schauffele.
Xander Schauffele.
Xander
guy.
Schauffele, to me, is a man who wins tournaments, wins things.
So you just like
and-
people from La Jolla.
He's from La Jolla?
They're both from San Diego.
I mean, that's pretty close to home, baby. So shout out Orange County. Shout out the county, 3 counties south, I think, which is San Diego. So let's go there. And then also, we're not done yet.
Wait, what are Xander's odds?
Oh, Xander's odds. That's important. Plus 2,000, 20-1. Similar to Bryson. Pretty much Bryson, but
Exactly.
better.
Yeah.
So, like that one. And then, now we're going to get a little bit crazier. A little bit crazier, but this is going to be a shout out to all the oldies because there's this guy named Tommy Fleetwood. And if you've ever heard a song and a band named Fleetwood Mac, you know, they got some good ones. They got some bangers.
Yeah.
Landslide, shout out Landslide, The Chain. And so I like Tommy Fleetwood here at plus 3,500. It speaks to my soul. I think we're going back to the old times, the good times. And now, lastly but not leastly, excuse you?
I wonder what that means.
Just, interpret it how
We're
you
in
will.
Georgia.
Yep. Lastly but not leastly, and this is also going to be a crazy one for me because
Tom Kim.
certainly not. No.
Okay.
No. But he will make an appearance later in this episode.
I had a feeling.
A gentleman who I think is gonna possibly do well, perhaps,
Why are you talking like that?
is a guy named Minwoo Lee. Let him cook. Identifies as Australian. Maybe a
You
little.
gave out 4 winners and 2 of them are Asians.
No. Yes. Well, kind of. American and Australian. So let him cook. He's young buck. He's on the rise. I believe.
All right. Well, nothing too exciting with my winners. Not quite like Mike. I'm not going all ethnic on us.
What?
Scotty to win, Bryson to win, 4-1, 20-1. I think those are must holds this weekend. I think Bryson can't actually get it done. He, like Mario was saying, he cuts a lot of the course off with his length. And I always bet Jordan Spieth. If you've been watching the show, you know I bet him to win every major. Yep. It never happens. So 33-1, book it, Jordan Spieth. And my last one, a little flyer, Akshay Bhatia. Plus 7,500 to win the tournament. I think he not only makes the cut, but wins the tournament. Has a good chance to win the tournament as well. You're getting 75-1. Anyone else you like to win? And then we can go in the rest of the bets.
No one else.
All right, fair enough. Mike.
Ooh. You don't think I should go last for this one?
All right, Mario.
All right. I'll give you off my entire.
I don't know why. I don't know. All right.
Oh, trust the process. We might want to cut, here and there.
No.
You want to cut?
No.
Or
Intern,
keep rolling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Intern Johnson. No, we're gonna fade. We're not gonna cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Intern Johnson goes last though.
It's like Mike off the tee.
Yeah.
Well,
Just all power fades. Only in the trees.
not even a power fade. It's just a hook right.
What'd you shoot today, Mike?
Not good. Not well.
Was
Not
it
well.
in the 70s?
Definitely not.
On the front nine? You shot below 70?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That's improvement.
And
Mar-
on the back nine. Shot below 70.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right.
Mario.
All right. And getting into these picks. All right. First with the top 20 Masters top 20 finishes. We're gonna rip a little Phil Mickelson plus 175.
Love that. Wearing primo custom golf attire from Grant Horvat's company this week. First time for Phil, all custom attire each day of the week.
Yeah.
Primo.
So wearing the joggers.
Yep. We also got Ludwig. Mike, say the last name.
There it is.
Minus 155. And we got Bryson DeChambeau minus 170.
Wait, minus 155 for what?
These are all top 20
Top
finishes.
20s? Okay.
Yeah. And then moving into the top 10 finishes, sprinkled a little Victor Hovland plus 235. Also doubled back with Ludwig plus 130. And then got Scotty Scheffler minus 110.
Mortal lock.
Mortal Lock.
Mortal Lock.
Yeah. Scotty Scheffler. Oh, that's top 5 finish. Excuse me. Scotty, top 5 finish, minus 110.
Mortal Lock.
Also sprinkled a little Xander Schauffele for Mike, plus
Schauffele.
425, top 5 finish. Already gave out the winners for Scotty and Bryson. Now, to miss the cut, every year I select 2 golfers I've never heard of. So this year I bet on Laurie Cantor, plus 110, and JJ Spawn,
Oh, no.
plus 120.
He's not going to make the
No.
cut, but shout out JJ Spawn.
Ah, wait.
And then
He's a winner.
to make the cut, Phil Mickelson, minus 235. Laid a little money on that
Yeah, I like it.
one. And then I couldn't help myself. I bet on 4 people to win the first round, or to be the first round leader. Victor Hovland, plus 3,500. Bryson DeChambeau, plus 2,000. Xander Schauffele, plus 3,000. And Scotty Scheffler, plus 1,200.
I have that Xander bet in my card as well. First, making the cut. I didn't do the tiers. I like the way you organized it. 20, 10, 5. That's clean. I'm telling you right now who's gonna make the cut. Ludwig making the cut, minus 370. You can book that. You're laying the numbers with these, but he's making the cut. Bryson to make the cuts, minus 600. You can literally put as much money as on this line as you want. He's never missing this cut. Tony Finau to make the cut, minus 240. It's a little juicier, but I still love Tony. He's a real weekend guy at Augusta. You always see him earlier group on Sunday. He's not going to win the tournament, but he's definitely making a cut for you. And then Tom Kim to make the cut, minus 190. I really like the way he's been swinging the club.
You have me.
Mike's
then
been
you
watching
lost
a lot of Tom Kim. He looks like him, and I really like his game.
Mike mimics his game after Tom.
I only picked one first round leader, and it's Xander. First round leader, plus 3,000. Xander's the type of guy that can get out to a hot start, kind of fade away on the leaderboard. He'll finish in the top 15-ish. He's not going to win the tournament. For top 10s, Bryson top 10, plus 190. Love that bet. I'm all over Bryson this week. I think he plays really, really well. He usually at Augusta goes one way or the other, so you'll know really quickly. But if he's in the top, he's going to be there for a while. So I love top 10. He'll be there on Sunday. Scotty top 10, minus 230, and Scotty top 5 is the whatever you said, minus
110.
110, yeah, both of those. Obsessed. Minwoo Lee top 10, plus 400. Just got his first
Let
PGA
him
Tour
cook.
win a couple weeks ago. His golf swing is gnarly. He hits the shit out of the ball. And when he's on fire, he can play with anyone. Granted, he can kind of go off and just make a bunch of bogeys and doubles, which Augusta can definitely do to you. So don't put too much on it, just 4-1. And then I already told you my bets to win: Scotty, Bryson, Jordan Spieth, and Akshay.
All right. So they went a lot deeper than I did. I like to.
I wonder why.
Well,
He doesn't have that line on him. He ain't got that type of line.
shallow shore fisherman.
You just call yourself a short.
Self-admitted. Mike self-admitted.
Lake is in 5.
Yeah.
Hey, like it's a pie, baby. So, anyways, I do not.
Have the line.
No, I don't necessarily care about people not winning it all. So if they make the cut, whoop-de-doodle do.
We're talking about bets.
Yeah, exactly. So my bets are going to be focusing on who misses the cut because I think it's
Generational hater.
Well, it's a lot funnier to see people who make it to the Masters and then quickly leave. So I think
Respect.
yeah, no, I think it's a lot
That's
more
top
fun.
notch, Mike. That's good
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So firstly, I'm gonna go with the man with the most generic, just blanket name. His name is Zach Johnson. Never heard of the guy.
What?
He's
Oh,
probably
God.
a loser. I
USA Ryder Cup captain?
really?
No, Mike's not a
No.
Mike's outing himself as not a golf
No.
guy on his first real episode as a golf guy is crazy with the first miss the cut. That's going to be a great clip to
All right.
save.
So his first one is
Zach Johnson, you've never heard of him?
Yeah, Zach Johnson. Never heard of him. I thought he was trying to beat Jack Johnson, but Zach. And he's
Tough look.
He's not.
Yeah, tough look.
Yeah, this is not good for me. So this is going down just like the other two guys I'm gonna name.
Going down
Secondly,
like the
we're
other
gonna
two guys.
go.
No, just let him ride.
Yeah.
Just let him.
Secondly, we're gonna go. Oh, now I see.
Takes them a while to see.
Wait. Time out. That's the problem.
No, you're good.
So next, we're gonna go with a man named Kevin Yu. Stupid. Just, guy's probably a loser. So he sucks. And then my absolute favorite bet.
Yeah, you haven't set the odds for any of these.
You're just naming people.
You're just naming guys you don't like.
Zach Johnson is minus 136, and then Kevin Yu is plus 106. And then my absolute favorite bet.
I know who this is gonna be.
I mean, of maybe my entire life.
Your doppelganger.
Tom Kim is
Yeah.
going to miss the cut. I mean, this guy at plus 136 is the biggest lock of the century, lock of the decade. I mean, when I hear 4 left, 4 right from everyone standing around him every single shot, I mean, I'm not going to be surprised. I'm probably just going to giggle.
You stand
every
around
time.
him
So,
often?
No, but all the other people who are going to be watching at 10, it's just going to be 4, 4. Oh, water, get in your wetsuit, blah, blah, blah. You know, get the flip-flops on. So, yeah, this guy is not good. He's going to a military because he sucks, and yeah, shout out him missing the
Shout
cut.
out your country.
Plus 136. Shout
I mean,
out.
it is mandatory. I don't
Shout out mandatory military service.
Doesn't
But
every
also-
Korean have to do that?
Not true, because if you're people who are talented, like Hyungmin Sun, who can play soccer and
You
win
can
medals,
get- yeah, if you
you
win
get
like an Olympic
military
medal.
exemption.
Wait,
you can
but
get-
Tom
Does this
Kim
make
is
Mike a
not,
draft dodger?
Yeah.
You didn't serve.
well.
Well, he has until he's 30.
You can't,
Yeah, I
you
got-
can't,
I got
you can't
some
travel over there.
But anyways, yeah, Tom Kim going to learn how to shoot some guns and stuff. Maybe he'll be better at that than golf, because clearly he's gonna miss the cut.
Okay. And then did you have any picks from intern Johnson?
Yeah, intern Johnson gave a little
Big golf guy.
big golf
This
guy.
Johnson
He gave
fella.
a little
Mr. Johnson.
Not to be confused with relatively unknown U.S. golfer Zach Johnson.
yeah. So
Yeah. Never heard of him.
oh, just got a live update from intern Johnson's card. He
Live.
is
Tom Kim to miss the cut.
Tom Kim to make the
God,
cut.
you're just the
Minus
worst.
255 has just been added to intern
I
Johnson's
am
card.
firing the intern.
I will repeat that at the end, but just letting you guys know. All right, Masters 2025. Intern Johnson card of the century, all locks. Winners. He's got.
Did he write it like that?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, no, but
Okay.
I just know it's intern Johnson.
Yeah.
He doesn't miss.
He's a shark.
Except for the
Winners.
first
He's got John Rahm plus 1700, Shane Lowry plus 4200, and Corey Connors plus 8500.
That's a Johnson.
Haven't heard of Corey Connors.
line. No,
but-
CC. That's my boy CC.
You don't know him.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways, to finish top 5, Scotty Scheffler minus 110, Mortgage the House, and Rory McIlroy plus 125.
He's
and
gonna
then
lose though.
top 20 finish, he's got Shane Lowry minus 110, Cameron Smith plus 110. 5 of 8 trips have been top 20, so pretty good history there. And then
Grinding
Corey
stats.
Connors plus 125, 3 of the last 5 years, top 10 finishes. So pretty good history there. Favorite bet of the year from intern Johnson.
Of the year.
Favorite bet of the year.
Wow. Whole year. 2025.
It's to miss the cut. It is Patrick Reed.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, f- 'em.
yeah.
Whoa.
Apparently he put in quotes.
Fat Pat.
He said he makes the cut every year, but it's tradition. He's a cheater.
He's a cheater.
And then obviously the Tom Kim live
asshole,
ad
too.
to make the cut
Wait,
minus
why is
255
Patrick Reed a cheater?
Because he's cheated.
because he cheats.
Actually,
Yes. You
Like-
gotta learn more.
I
golf.
knew this, and I don't even golf.
you like
Mike-
scratch off a bogey and put a birdie, or like what happened? How
Yeah.
did you cheat?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah. No, it's
No, I'll figure it out. You know
moving
what?
the ball. Yeah.
Don't tell me. I'll figure it out.
All right.
I don't
Well,
want to know.
our resident golf fanatic, Mike, sounds like he needs to do some additional research
I don't
on
know
golf
nothing about
history.
the actual professionalism of it, but I play like 4 times a week. So
You do play like 4 times a week. And you're shooting low now.
no,
And you're long.
nope,
You're not long.
nope. Both of those are incorrect statements. I am terrible.
Okay. But you're
But-
not long.
I'm having a good time, or well, sometimes
That's
I'm
all
not
that
having a good
matters.
time.
He
Are
has
you
a good
long
time.
and straight, Mike?
Nope. Well, yeah.
You're
well,
neither of those two.
wait.
You're not long or straight.
In golf terms,
Yeah, and I'm strictly talking, are you long and
But
straight?
this is a Masters episode. What else would we be talking
Yeah.
about?
in golf, no.
You're not, say, like, I'm
It hooks,
Michael
it
Unum.
hooks way to your right. I mean,
And that's going to wrap it up for this episode of Masters discussion. What an eventful
In-depth
one.
analysis.
I mean, yeah, this is, you're not getting analysis like this on any other
Nope.
podcast.
No.
I mean, when you're talking hooking to the right, you're talking Mr. Michael Yoon. You're talking Tom
Wow.
Kim's
yeah.
cousin, Mike
What?
Yoon. Let us know your favorite bets for Masters weekend. We're going to be locked in. Stay tuned to the channel. If you're new here, subscribe, share with a friend, like, comment, all that good stuff, and drop a comment. Again, let us know what you want to see in the future as we move forward to off season. Thanks for joining. Enjoy the Masters.
Thank you.
4 left.
Give us a kamsamida, Mike.
No.